All right, you motherfucking bloody bastard bitches. It's masked up motherfucking Marks back again. What? Another motherfucking video. Today we want to talk about just some little bullshit that's going on between WWE, right? We want to talk about the fucking draft. So I guess I don't know what the fuck Fox is doing or why they decided to do this shit, because it's clearly the dumbest shit ever. But I want to talk about the draft. So let's first start off with Raw. Raw has AJ Styles, Commander Aziz, Keith Bearcat Lee, Rey Mysterio, Kira Tozawa, Damian Priest, Kevin Owens, Rhea Ripley, Alexa Bliss, Dana Brooke, Liv Morgan, Riddle, Angelo Dawkins, Dolph Ziggler, Mia Yim, Robert Roode, Apollo Crews, Dominic Mysterio, Montez Ford, Seth Rollins, Austin Theory, Doodoo Drop, MVP, Shelton Benjamin, Becky Lynch, Dave, I call him Dave Maverick, Drake Maverick, Nia Jax, T-Bar, whatever the fuck that is, Bianca Belair, Edge, Nikki Ash, Tamina Big E, Finn Balor, Omos, Tegan Knox, Bobby Lashley, Gable Stevenson, which is too early for him to come up, Otis, The Miz, Carmella, Jackson Riker, R-Truth, Veer, Cedric Alexander, John Morrison, Randy Orton, Zelina Vega, Chad Gable, Karrion Kross, and Reggie. Versus Smackdown, who has Aaliyah, Angel Garza, Ashanti, the Adonis, whoever the fuck that is, B-Fab, I think that's part of Hit Row, yeah. B-Fab, Cesaro, Charlotte, Gulak, Drew McIntyre, Eric, Happy Corbin, Humberto Carrillo, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Ivar, Jeff Hardy, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, Jinder Mahal, King Nakamura, Kofi Kingston, Mace, Madcap Moss, Mansoor, Mustafa Ali, Naomi, Natalya, Rick Boggs, Xia Li, Xavier Woods, Top Dollar, Tony Storm, Shotzi, Sheamus, Shayna Baszler, Shanky, Sasha Banks, Sami Zayn, Roman Reigns, Reggie Holland, and the Ball King. They got the motherfucker Ball King as well, Ricochet. So I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with SmackDown. I mean, SmackDown has been top tier on the fucking ratings, and now it's a fucking jobber brand. Like, everybody that's on the SmackDown roster that isn't Roman Reigns, Jeff Hardy, I guess Charlotte, Sheamus. I mean, I guess Kofi Kingston's not a jobber. I still think Xavier Woods is a jobber. Who else? Drew McIntyre. That's pretty much it. Everybody else is a fucking jobber. Or, of course, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. They ain't jobbers. Oh, they also got Jinder Mahal. And Jinder Mahal as well. I mean, everybody else is pretty much jobber. Shotzi, jobber. Mansoor, jobber. Eric, jobber. Fucking Viking jobbers. Shanky, jobber. Cesaro, Swiss jobber. Ricochet, ball jobber. Aaliyah, I don't know who that bitch is, jobber. Angel Garza, Latino Heat jobber. Rick Boggs, jobber. Naomi, jobber. Mustafa Suckley, jobber. Like, this is nothing but fucking jobbers. I mean, Raw has AJ Styles, Rey Mysterio, Keith Lee, Karrion Kross, Gable Stevenson, which I think is very early to put Gable Stevenson up there, but Gable Stevenson, Austin Theory, Randy Orton. Like, why wouldn't they keep some of these people at SmackDown? Or, like, at least send somebody over, that's, like, kind of decent. I mean, they really only got, like, top tier guys. It's just fucking Jinder Mahal, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Roman Reigns. I mean, of course, tag team, Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso, but and Happy Corbin. I guess he's not a jobber. He shouldn't be a jobber because Corbin has a good character. I don't know why people don't like Corbin. Baron Corbin, Happy Corbin, Steve Corbin, Corbin Lee, fucking whatever, fucking Corbin from I don't know, what is that dude name from fucking High School Musical? Isn't his name Corbin Lee? Some shit like that. Anyways, that don't fucking matter. I mean, it looks like SmackDown turned into like a jobber fest. I mean, Sasha Banks is a jobber. Shotzi Blackheart is a jobber. Shayna Baszler is a man-faced jobber. I mean, like, Toni Storm, she not a jobber. She got that fucking... She got that thumper, boy. What? Toni Storm got them cheeks, boy. Fuck is you talking about? She fucking got that ass, man. But, I mean, she's straight or whatever. Toni Storm is cool. Everybody else is jobbers. So I'm just trying to figure out, you know, like, why did they send all those people to Raw? I mean, Raw is fucking boring. I mean, there was no use to send all those people to Raw if you're just going to have them fucking give all the TV time to Becky Lynch. Becky fucking sucky ass bitch ass Lynch. And I mean, yeah, I mean, Raw got their share of jobbers. John Morrison, which he shouldn't be a jobber, but I don't know. John Morrison misses something. He's missing something, bro. I don't know if he don't have charisma or what it is. It's something about John Morrison and he's always been missing. I mean, you got Robert Roode. They consider him a jobber. Apollo Crews. I mean, he got a decent character. I would have kept Apollo Crews on SmackDown. I would have sent Bobby Lashley to SmackDown as well. Because, I mean, fucking Raw don't need AJ Styles, Karrion Kross, Keith Lee, Big E. I mean, I don't want to talk about Big E. You know, they don't need all those people. So they could have just, like, traded, or they should have gave SmackDown Gable Stevenson. I don't know, or Stevenson, or whatever the fuck his last name is. They should have gave SmackDown him. Like, it's 4 rows on Raw, and there's only 3 rows on SmackDown. And then, like, they got a fucking SmackDown Women's Tag Team titles, but they don't have any fucking women's tag teams. So I don't know what the fuck's going to happen with that. But, I mean, there's a lot of fucking jobbers on SmackDown. I mean, Ricochet, the motherfucker who does hurricanranas all day and 450 splashes, but has 0 charisma. 0. He don't even got charisma on social media. And he's a made-up character. Like, so I'm starting to get in my head that Ricochet is just a character that he plays in real life. Like, when he was talking about, oh, why you bald? Why you ugly? Why you like, that shit is fucking weird, bro, and fucking corny. Like, Ricochet is corny as fuck. I don't understand that dude. He's a fucking jobber. I mean, R-Truth is a better wrestler and has more charisma than Ricochet does. And he probably can do the same shit that Ricochet do. Ricochet, whatever. Mustafa Ali is a SJW fucking crybaby, so... Oh, why you don't give me an opportunity? Well, now you on SmackDown, bitch. Get an opportunity now. Do something. Tag teaming with Mansoor is not going to work. Mustafa Ali, if you really all that in a fucking bag of chips, you bitch-ass motherfucker, now you on SmackDown, the land of opportunity, as they call it. So, now you should do something, right? If you got charisma and you can wrestle, right? No, that nigga ain't doing shit. Fucking trash. He's fucking garbage. I'm guessing from what it looks like, they put Drew McIntyre on the same roster with Roman Reigns, so I guess they want Drew McIntyre to beat Roman Reigns, which I think is fucking stupid. Drew McIntyre, he was a boring champion. I don't want to see Drew McIntyre as a champion. He's fucking boring. He's the most boring champion ever. Now, if you get like a psychopathic, fucking crazy old school Drew, where he just do fucking crazy shit and just fuck people up, maybe then I would consider him, you know, someone to beat Roman. But still, man, Roman is top dog, man. He's top tier TV, man. He make every show he go on to look good. Like, so yeah, I don't know about that. Altogether though, I mean, fuck. It's nothing but a bunch of fucking jobbers on SmackDown. I mean, fucking who is this? Fucking Eric? Who is Eric? Well, what is this? What is that? Probably the fucking Viking jobbers? Eric and Ivar? Yeah, Eric and Ivar. I mean, oh yeah, Ridge Holland too. I mean, he's a big dude. I don't know if Ridge Holland really has any charisma though. I think they should have took LA Knight and kept Ridge Holland at fucking NXT. LA Knight should have got called up and went to SmackDown. I could see LA Knight and Roman Reigns putting on some big money matches. LA Knight is not a jobber. You know, dude has fucking charisma, bro. Hella charisma, bro. So, yeah, I don't know why they passed up on LA Knight and chose Ridge Holland. And then Xia Li, I don't know nothing about no motherfucking Xia Li. I mean, I thought she worked for AEW. I thought she worked for AEW. And Mace, the rapper? They put Mace the rapper on SmackDown? Man, they put nothing but fucking jobbers on SmackDown, man. I mean, yeah, you got people like Otis and Chad Gable and Tegan Knox and T-Bar. Well, Donovan Divakovic. I mean, he could not be a jobber. He's a pretty big fucking dude. I mean, I don't know. I just never heard if he had any charisma or not. I never heard too much from him. I mean, they put a couple jobbers on there, but like, whatever. I mean, not compared to SmackDown. SmackDown's whole fucking roster has jobbers, with the exception of like 7 people. And then mainly, most of it is all tag team, because they're gonna put Sheamus back with the Swiss shitbag Cesaro. I mean, and then you got Jimmy and Jey Uso, Hit Row. That's a tag team. The New Day, that's a tag team. Mustafa and Mansoor, that's a tag team. Like, I don't know. SmackDown's the A show right now. They should have AJ Styles on there. And I know AJ don't like fucking Paul Heyman, but I mean, bygones got to be bygones, man. I mean, that shit makes some big money. Shit, fuck it. Or they should have sent like Keith Lee over there, and then I don't know. I don't really know what the fuck they were thinking. These trades are fucking terrible. I mean, of course they put the Street Jobbers on Raw because Bianca Belair is on there. And then, I mean, you know, they kept a lot of jobbers like Akira Tozawa, who should be fired. He needs to be fired. There's no use for Akira Tozawa. Reggie can do acrobatic shit, but he should be a manager. Drake Maverick should be fired. Doodoo Drop should be fired. Like, okay, maybe I see it now. I mean, Raw do got a lot of fucking jobbers on there too. They do got a lot of fucking jobbers. Whatever, but I just don't think it's equal. I don't know. I really don't know what the fuck Fox was thinking and what USA was thinking, but I mean, Fox wanted Charlotte so bad. You motherfucker, you could have had AJ Styles. What? You could have had Keith Lee. What? Bitch, you could have had Bobby Lashley in the Hurt Business. What? What the fuck was y'all thinking? Like, SmackDown's roster is light as fuck. I mean, y'all did that just so y'all can have fucking Becky Lynch on the fucking... Becky Lynch is fucking trash, bro. Her promos are terrible, and I wish there was a sign in the crowd when Becky Lynch talks that just says, Becky, shut the fuck up. Because she is fucking terrible. And Bianca Belair, she is lacking a little bit of talking on the mic, too. That's a problem for Bianca Belair. But Sasha Banks can't talk on the mic either. Her fucking promos are fucking terrible. So, I mean, yeah, she don't really have charisma like that. I mean, Charlotte has a little bit of charisma. She can talk on the mic, but Charlotte has her botching problem as well. So, yeah, but altogether, I mean, SmackDown looks light as fuck. I mean, even though Raw got their fair share of fucking jobbers, SmackDown has a lot of jobbers. And also SmackDown has Ricochet, The Ball and Beautiful Wonder. Big head ass fucking Ricochet. And I mean, what he gonna do? There's no excuse now. Ricochet don't have nobody on SmackDown that can stop him from getting the Intercontinental title. So like, what would Ricochet's excuse be now? You know, I don't fucking know. Either way, yeah, SmackDown looks unbalanced when it compares to fucking Raw. There's a lot of fucking jobbers on SmackDown, but also there's a good amount of jobbers on Raw as well. At the end of the day, it's WWE. They'll figure it out. They'll come up with some kind of plan. You can't fucking think Vince McMahon is gonna fail. I'm gonna be working on a fucking NXT 2.0 video after this video, so that should be uploaded at some point in time today. At the end of the day, like I said, there's a lot of jobbers on SmackDown. There's some jobbers on Raw. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. I am out this bitch.